Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Grim Dawn expansion playthrough, and we're gonna hop into this altar right here, and go through the Desolate Waste. This just takes you back. You're planted right there. If the scenery looks familiar to you, yes, we are in another Chthonic Rift. Difference is this one, we'll have new enemies in it. I mean, not these guys. These guys aren't new enemies. And if they're new to you, what have you been playing this whole time? No, there will be a new enemy type, or two, showing up here. Here's one of them. The Chthonic Bloodkeepers. They're very, very Ultralisky to me. Or even like the Alien Queen a bit. They go down pretty easy on this character. Oh, a level up. Like, compared to my Spellbreaker and my Aether Ray Arcanist, they actually went down right quick. My Spellbreaker had a time going through here. He actually had a time going through most of the expansion. Like, he shreds through the base game, but apparently the X-Pack just gave him problems. You will, of course, in this place, still have all of your normal Chthonic enemies and heroes and stuff. You just have new mobs worked in here, including another sort of. We haven't run into it yet. You'll know it when you see it, though. Oh man, there's actually an addition to the Chthonics, the Chthonians, that it's frightening. For multiple reasons, it's frightening, and I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to put it in its own video to talk about. Yeah, we can't freeze these guys. I believe the root from Blade Trap works, and I think you can stun them. Not quite sure on that one though. So we want to make our way sort of north and east to where we get to this broken bridge, and then we hop through this rift. And we're in Void's Edge. This is a lot like the Bastion of Chaos. In fact, I think it's the same exact tile set. Yeah. Initially, I was annoyed at this, that we're back in a rift like this soon into the X-Pack, but you gotta fight some Chthonians and almost die to them because they don't die. So the harvesters we can freeze. It's the Bloodkeepers we can't. Yep, so we got some Chthonian vanguards, pretty standard. I think I forgot to open a personal rift before I came down here. Yeah, this is obviously a Chthonian rift, Chthonic rift. So you can't get out of it with a portal. So I highly suggest, especially if it's your first time down here, to put one at the altar of Rattosh, like I forgot to do. Just to be sure. Just to be safe. Still haven't run into Taskmasters yet. That's the other new one. I mean, they have a couple types, but Taskmaster is the one I remember for a name. Wow, we took a lot of damage right then. We're just making our way over to a boss fight. Pretty neat boss fight that I think this character will mostly be able to handle well. Because my other two characters... Spellbreaker handled it pretty easily. Aether guy... Aether guy... I mean, he handled it eventually. Then again, that was my first time fighting the dude, so there was that. This is different. I guess those are blood volcanoes, right? Oh, good, heroes. Not of the storm, either. My back's to a door, so, let's see how screwed we are. Can I get through? Okay, we got there. Oh, that was a nullifier. Yeah, that's an arcane. We just got nullified. So we're gonna run away. Hopefully I can actually see the pathway. Nope, this way, stupid. And hopefully he breaks off so we can rebuff. Didn't break off, but we rebuffed anyways. See, I was actually worried that unique to name thing we fought up there would actually be like arcane. Oh yeah, he did it to me again. Would have actually been arcane without the name saying it. So yeah, we got debuffed, but we handled it, right? And here's another new thing in the expansion that I really like. Craftable yellows that can get a prefix and suffix. Because remember, craftable greens, like the blueprints you get from factions, they only get one or the other, at least in my experience. So these new yellows you can craft. There are some that are ridiculous. I have a pair of boots and what was the other one? An offhand? And I think a belt. Was it a belt? I don't remember exactly. But yeah. 2 pairs of boots. It's 2 different pairs of boots. I think I might be thinking of. And we got this belt. Again, sorry for the edit, but we're back. We're going in the boss room. Here he is. This is what you guys saw in the trailer. Akatzul. No, I said this character could probably handle him. It was because this character can move around pretty fluidly. My Aether guy, who has to stop and channel to do his main chunk of damage, was having trouble with this guy. And my Spellbreaker had to actually kind of be like a hit and run character. And the main thing is his weird fire ground dot move was the one that really screwed me over. This one right here that does these like, oh god, potion, okay, that does these like weird triangular waves of fire. We're just gonna run over here and hopefully get our heal on. I am absolutely gonna play the coward with this guy because this is like going through the Bastion of Chaos, but the fight is necessary. Like, we have to fight this fight. Yeah, this big fire wave thing. It kind of goes almost like in triangular sheets, and it's kind of annoying. Wow, okay. We just died. He spawned a thingy under us, and we just died for it. Great! Now we have to walk all that way back. Okay, if you die or you get nullified, you do have to put your tonic back on. Just putting it out there. And for the record, this is my least favorite part of the expansion. Like I mentioned, the classes being weak, at least in my opinion. This boss, I hated it. I hate it now. I'm always gonna hate it. Nothing can ever change my mind about it. I hate that it's a necessary boss in a Rift. I think it's just dumb. You may think I'm whiny or something. I don't care. I hate this boss and this area. I actually think going through a Rift again, even though, yeah, we have to do it because of Ulgrim being lost to a Rift. I do actually think it's very uninventive, honestly. Yeah, now we just have Void Oppressors and oh, excuse me, Taskmasters coming in. These are the normal versions. Oh, and we have Rylocks, they're another new one. These are just the non-boss versions of that boss we just fought. They're fine. But yeah, I really just did not like this area the first time through, this time through. I'm glad it's incredibly short.
Is that you, Mother? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't make it to dinner. I'm just so... An unfortunate accident, my Emperor. I'm afraid my left arm will take some time to heal. Ulgrim. I haven't gone by that name in so many years. How do you know this? Yes, I think I remember now. To Malmouth. I see.
I mean, we almost gained a level off of just that. Thank you, tonics. See, kids, take drugs. You'll gain more experience and you'll level faster in real life. Just remember, that is my message to the youth today. Do drugs, you'll get smarter by doing them. Yeah, that one group got us that level. Okay, that's a 12 out of 12 now. See, I could go for Mental Alacrity, because the attack, or the casting speed would help us immensely with our Chain Lightning ability. I think we do enough resistance reduction that I don't know that we need this. I could just build these up, because they deal more damage. I could get more armor as well, and health regen. And just fix pierce resistance so I'd never have to worry about it again. That actually might mean I could switch out the Iskander set. That's the other thing, is we might be able to switch out the Iskander set because we're using it for the +2 to everything in here. And with the extra points we get from just the new levels, we might be able to pull off, like, not having to worry about +2 extra points. Let's see. Like, we might be able to adjust. We'll have to wait and see, though. I think we're gonna start into Mental Alacrity. I believe we only have one more level of 2 points per level, because at 91 it changes to 1 point per level, which is fair. I think originally it was going to be 1 point per level just for the expansion levels. I think someone or someone's complained about it, but I think it's completely fair to reduce it to 1 point per level this late in the game. One, there aren't many builds I can think of offhand. Oh god. Oh god. There aren't that many builds I can think of offhand that really need all the points. For the record, I am absolutely being a chicken shit about this one. There are too many things around here that can really, really hurt me. And I want to try to get as many of them dead as I can before, like, engaging the arcane guy. So I'm going to basically kite them back as far as I can. As far as I need to. Because these Bloodkeepers, I just don't want to die. Because there's multiples of them. For whatever reason, they don't die like this. Yeah. I want them dead before we get nullified. So I don't think they have anything special. Like, I thought I saw a heal in there, yeah. Let's get the Tyrant dead. Get this Rylock dead. See, this is the thing about Arcane, right? We're not actually getting immediately disenchanted. We just have to be incredibly aware that it could happen at any time.
I can't do that yet.
Oh god, there is a heal involved in this. With the Blood Keepers. God damn it. Why? Crate. I didn't even know this happened. Had I known this would happen, I'd be complaining about it in the playtest forums.
That skill's not ready.
That's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit right there. I actually think it might be a temporary heal. Now I'm seeing his health bar again. It's still bullshit. Unless that was a glitch of some kind, or I just wasn't paying attention to what was going on. In case anyone's wondering, yes, we still have not found any form of like waypoint or anything. We actually have to get out of here, and the door out of here becomes our waypoint. That was half my health in one hit.
That skill's not ready.
And enemies appeared behind us. Great, huh? They're stun locking me. This is me button mashing the potion button. Like I said, I hate this part. Now the Taskmaster class of the Void Oppressors you can freeze. It's the actual big Void Oppressors you can't do anything to. Yeah, don't think that that concept of CC that doesn't work in high levels doesn't annoy me, because it's driven me up the wall since Ultimate was introduced. So that's nothing I could have commented on in the playtest to get fixed or anything like that. It's always been a dumb concept. It will always be a dumb concept that CC, hard CC that you invest in doesn't work. Yeah, great, huh? Yeah, when I went back into Diablo 3, that actually confused me for a little bit. I was like, wait, why am I being able to stun, you know, hero units? And it's like, oh right, because that's a thing that's allowed in Diablo 3, is stunning hero units. It's like, you can't do it to even normal mobs in this game. Stunning and freezing things. Certain things. And like I said, it's like, why? You've invested points in this. It's not like it's free. It's not like it costs nothing. It's always annoyed me that you can't do that.
That skill's not ready.
To just some mobs and the bosses. Like, even if they're just frozen or stunned for a quarter of a second, just having that in there is incredibly valuable. And it has been one of the biggest downsides in Grim Dawn, in my opinion, has been bosses immune to CC. Hell, just like these guys immune to CC is just annoying too. And they don't need to be freezable on that level. Just make them just a tiny bit freezable, so I can actually act against them without having to run away. Because look, it's another giant. Also, it's a giant horde of them too. So it's like we can't tank this. We have to run away. We can't stop them. We have to run away. It's like I said. It's the thing that's annoyed me in Grim Dawn forever. Like, I'm paranoid enough fighting these things to pop that potion right there, even though I had like a tiny bit of damage. Because, you know, if we die in here, we have to walk all the way back here. Don't worry, Ulgrim will appear at the waypoint. And I mean, in case anyone's wondering, like, oh, that might be unfair that you could stun bosses, or freeze bosses, or use your hard CC against bosses. You know, that might be a little too powerful. Effectively, Mirror of Orestes is hard CC against bosses. Like, it prevents you from taking damage. It's the same class of ability and you're allowed it. But you're only allowed it. Now we're out. Thankfully.
It's good to see the sun again. You're right, of course. But you... Oh, to the north is...
Well then. We're gonna head north. Continue our journey into Malmouth. We are at Lone Watch. We have to go through Morndale and then the Malmouth outskirts. And then we'll open things up there. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Grim Dawn expansion playthrough thing. Rant session. So I will see you guys next time for more of it.